Welcome back. One final point before we go. Fight fascism, liberals tell us. Republicans are the fascists. Donald Trump is the leader of the fascists. Well, in the words of a great man, wrong. You want to talk about fascism? In the past week, liberals have sent a mob to harass Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and his wife, Secretary of Transportation Elaine Chao, at their home. Liberal radicals have threatened to wage 1970s-style domestic terrorism bombings if their peaceful protests don't lead to the impeachment of Trump. And liberals have cheered for a socialist politician who won an election in New York. Have we forgotten that socialism is one of the deadliest ideologies on the planet? Have we forgotten that 100 million people were killed under socialist and communist regimes in the 20th century? Is that something to cheer for? Apparently, liberals think so. In the past day, liberals have decried the very idea of free speech 3 different times. Liberals want to force government workers to fund political speech the workers disagree with. That is government-compelled speech. Liberals want to force pro-life crisis pregnancy centers to advertise free abortions. That is government-compelled speech. Liberals want to force Christian cake baker Jack Phillips to create a cake that violates his religious beliefs on gay marriage. That is government-compelled speech. And then each time when the Supreme Court says, you're not allowed to force people to say things they don't want to say, that's fascism. The left throws a hissy fit. They call for the hashtag resistance to form mobs and bully and harass Republicans everywhere they go. Tell them they aren't welcome anymore, anywhere. Remember that? Thank you very much, Congresswoman Maxine Waters. They throw Sarah Huckabee Sanders out of a restaurant. They drive Secretary of Homeland Security Kirstjen Nielsen out of a restaurant. They send a mob to Trump advisor Stephen Miller's home, blasting audio of children crying outside of his house. But let's fight fascism, the left tells us. The definition of fascism is a government system of radical authoritarianism, characterized by a dictator with complete power, forcibly suppressing opposition and criticism, and controlling all industry and commerce. Does that sound familiar? Forcibly suppressing opposition, forcing bakers to bake cakes, forcing pro-life pregnancy centers to advertise abortions. Check. Stifling criticism, harassing Trump officials to the point where they're thrown out of restaurants. Check. Controlling industry and commerce, high taxes, and not allowing business owners to run their businesses, and forcing government workers to pay dues to unions they don't want to be a part of. Check, check, check. Cheering a socialist politician who wants the government to have complete power, because that's the only way you can give away all that free stuff, if you commandeer it from somebody else. Big, fat, fascist check. It's called a mirror, liberals. Take a look at it. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.